Hi, it's Tony Clement, Member of Parliament for Parry Sound, Muskoka, and Justice Critic for the official opposition. I'm here in Surrey, British Columbia, with Kerry-Lynne Findlay, who is the CPC candidate for South Surrey White Rock riding.
Right, that's right.
Thank you for being on my Facebook Live as we talk about why I'm here. I've flown a long way to be here as the Justice Critic for the Conservative Party, and we're talking crime and justice issues.
Exactly, and this is topical, of course, everywhere in the country, but certainly right here in South Surrey White Rock. We've had a good stakeholders meeting with law enforcement, community prevention groups, and others to talk about what they see we can do as a government.
Now, this is not just a problem in Surrey by any stretch of the imagination, but of course, a lot of these issues, it's really top of mind here amongst Surrey residents, isn't it?
Well, yes, because it's a very growing community. It's a burgeoning community, in fact, with lots of growth in business, lots of growth in population, and with that comes some challenges.
And you got a really good group together this afternoon for me and for you to hear from. There were citizens representatives, there were representatives from the RCMP and from police services. There were people who came with some real solutions, I felt.
I thought they did, because they knew their time was short with you and they have this opportunity. But certainly what we were hearing today is there's a lot being done, but there's a lot more that can be done, particularly to reach youth, because a lot of these kind of choices in life start very young, and people are influenced by some of the, unfortunately, the glamour that comes along with criminal activity sometimes.
There's a lot of great programs that have been started here or ongoing in Surrey. They have been waiting for funding from the federal government. They have not heard back from the Liberal government on funding, which is infringing on their ability to get these projects either started or expanded. So that's a concern I definitely will take back to Ottawa with me. The other thing that I mentioned is that there's this omnibus justice bill that the Liberals are pursuing, which is actually reducing the sentencing for very serious offenses like driving while impaired or other serious assault cases, those kinds of things. So we want to make sure we're going in the right direction in Ottawa, and I know you feel very strongly about these issues too.
Yes, I have a law background, as you do, so these things are very topical for me, and also I've been a parliamentary secretary in justice, so I understand the back and forth it takes when you're vetting legislation. But we did hear from law enforcement that when you take things that have been treated as indictable and make them hybrid offenses, or in fact make them summary conviction sentences, it does make a difference in the way they can collect information, store information, and also pursue those charges. So one has to consider that very carefully in terms of when you're making those changes and how important those particular offenses are in terms of public safety.
Now, if I were a resident of South Surrey White Rock riding and I wanted to help Kerry-Lynne Findlay become the next Member of Parliament, a Conservative Member of Parliament for South Surrey White Rock, call to action time, what should they do? How can they get a hold of you?
Well, they can certainly get a hold of me through my Facebook page, Kerry-Lynne D. Findlay, or else through my website, kerrylynne2019.ca. And we're very anxious, of course, to recruit volunteers and have people come around us. We're very excited, we're enthused for this next election, and we believe we will bring the win for South Surrey White Rock to the Conservative Party.
Kerry-Lynne Findlay, thanks for being on Facebook Live with myself, and keep subscribing and keep engaged with me on this station so that we can talk about some very important justice issues in the future. Thanks, Kerry-Lynne.
Thank you.
Thank you.